So the reason why you will never have, and the reason why you'll always be in lack, is because you're always putting out the vibe of want. You're always putting out the vibe of lack. I want this. I wish if I have. I wish if I have this. I really want that. I want a big car. I want this. You're putting out the vibe of lack. And whenever you're putting out the vibe of lack, the universe is just gonna give you more lack. It's gonna provide you with more lack. You lack, then it's like, okay, then you're gonna lack forever. You know what I'm saying? That's just the law of the universe. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why you're not getting anything that you want. You're putting out the wrong vibe to the universe. If you're trying to have something to happen in your life, if you want to have a life that you're grateful for, you have to start being grateful before you even get the things that make you grateful. You have to feel like you're already there. You know what I'm saying? You have to feel it that, oh, I already have what I want, and live from that mind, from that mental state. That's why if you notice, the people who have always have. They never run out of things. You know what I'm saying? The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. It's because of the mindset that they have. It's not because uh, like they inherited the money and then the money gets just stayed. If you have money but you have the wrong mindset, you're still gonna lose that money. You're still gonna lose everything because of the wrong mindset. You know what I'm saying? But these people get taught from early age to be grateful for what they have. They get taught gratitude. You know what I'm saying? They get taught that they always have and they're always gonna have. That's why they never walk with the energy of lack. That's why more things keep, you know what I'm saying? They just keep attracting more. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to the vibe that you're putting out. And I was actually very lucky that in 2019, I read a book called The Secret and it saved my life. You know what I'm saying? The Secret. You can Google it and you can actually YouTube it. You can listen to the audio version or you can actually buy it on bookstores. You know what I'm saying? It's called The Secret. And in that book, it talks about that your reality is shaped through your mind. You know what I'm saying? By your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And it talks about the fact that if you want something to happen in your life, you have to feel like you are already there. You're already um, in the finish line. You already feel like you've got it all. When you come from that mental state, the things are just gonna get attracted to you. Everything is gonna get attracted to you. But when you put out the vibe of want, I want this, oh, I really want that, I want. You're always wanting. You're always gonna want. There's always gonna come circumstances that are, even if you have the money, you're gonna attract wrong circumstances through your vibe, through the vibe that you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? Through your thoughts, because your thought process is all about lack. So even if you get it, you're still gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? So when I understood that, I started living from a mind frame of I have. And at the time, I was still in Egypt, and I was still like trying to figure out a way to like to come to America and all that. And it just, when I noticed, when I read that book, I was like, okay, so if I keep wanting and wishing, nothing is gonna happen in my life. In fact, I'm just gonna keep wanting and wishing forever. Then I was like, okay, so then let me just apply what I read on that book. You know what I'm saying? And I started to feel myself, to feel like I'm already there, to feel like I've already got it. I started to walk different, talk different, you know what I'm saying? Like I stopped trying to live for hoping that the future is gonna be better. I understood that the future is not gonna get better if I don't feel better right now. I have to feel better, and then I'm gonna attract the future with my vibration, with the vibration that I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to really audit my mind and audit my brain, and I started to think of I have. I started to think like I already got it. I already have my dream life. And then a few months later, I came to the United States. I came to America. You know what I'm saying? Just me putting out the vibe of I already have and I'm there. got me there to where I actually wanted to be. But all the years I was wishing, I was wishing, I was wishing, I was wishing, I was wanting it, it never happened. Up until I gave up and I was like, I'm content with where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm happy. I have what I want. And I just work towards my dream with the mindset of not that I wish to get there. No, with the mindset of I have it. I already got it all. But I kept putting in the work. So the secret is it doesn't mean that you can't be ambitious. No. You're ambitious, but you're coming from a frame of I'm already there. I'm already you have to feel like you're already a famous rapper in order for you to fail and attract that universe, to attract that lifestyle. You can be thinking I'm a broke rapper. I will never make it, but let me try. But I wish. That's never gonna get you. You have to already feel it. The aura is gonna it's gonna like manifest in real life. It's gonna attract the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? When you're already fulfilled. You've already heard it before. The hungry don't get fed. If you're hungry, if you're putting out the vibe of I'm hungry, I want. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's asking people for money in the streets is always gonna ask forever. And it doesn't matter how much money they give him, he's always gonna be there. He's always gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? The hungry don't get fed. When I that mentality, when I understood it, it just changed my life. And today I'm at a place to where I'm actually living my dream. I'm living my dream life. And it's not because of anything. I didn't apply anything magical. I just started living from gratitude and from the place that I have everything that I want. And I believed it. I literally believed it. And everything changed. You know what I'm saying? We were taught from a very early age to always want, to always ask, to always be, to always wish. What's your wish? We were taught to wish, and that's the wrong mindset that we grew up with. That ended up making us live in poverty our whole life because we have just been taught to want and want and want. That business that you dream about, you have to feel like you already have it. You have to feel like you're there, and you have to work like you are already there. You know what I'm saying? The guy that owns 7 businesses is not sleeping all day long. He's working 24/7. So if you're trying to be there, you have to practice it, and you have to live like you're already there. You have to work very hard. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get it, then you have the discipline to actually keep it. You're not gonna have the discipline to keep it if you just keep wanting it without imagining how it feels like, without actually putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of businessmen will tell you that they are workaholics because they've been working since they were dreaming of where they want to be. And even when they got there, they still have the same work ethic. They're still just working and working and working. They attracted that through the vibe that they were putting out, through hard work. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they did believe that they're gonna get there, but they just put volume of work like they're already there, like they own 7 businesses and they get it. You know what I'm saying? It manifests. You have to work like you are already where you want to be. That's what's gonna get you the result. You know what I'm saying? You can't be wishing forever. I wish if I had it. I wish if this. The wishing is you're just gonna keep wishing until you know what I'm saying, until the day you die. You're just gonna keep wishing and nothing is gonna show up. But once you start feeling like you are already there psychologically, because it's all psychological. It's all psychological. Life is all psychological. You know what I'm saying? Once you start feeling like a winner, acting like a winner, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna attract the lifestyle of a winner, and you're going to live like a winner. You'll see it in show up in your life. Winning is just gonna get attracted to you. But if you keep wishing, you keep wanting, you keep living in lack, then nothing is gonna happen and things are just gonna keep being the same. So that's why the first thing you want to do is you want to change your mentality. You have to think with gratitude, and you have to think that you have. You don't want, you have. I'm saying, and put and just work like you are already there, like you're already the man that you want to be. And I promise you, things will happen for you the same exact way it happened for me. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That way you get notified every time I drop a video. And see you guys in my next video. And thank you.